IA is once again on FlightAware's misery map. This morning, around 38 flights have been delayed. Around 290 have been canceled. Southwest Airlines continues to make up the bulk of those canceled flights. Yesterday, the airline canceled 53% of its flights in and out of Denver. Southwest is operating 1/3 of its schedule and is hoping to be back on track next week. Passengers are still struggling to get to their destinations and recover their bags. DIA says it asked the Denver Police Department to increase security around the baggage claim area. They're also passing out blankets, diapers, and other items for stranded passengers. Those passengers are also having a very hard time finding affordable flights. United, American, and Delta are capping fare prices in select cities, but many flights are costing at least $1,000. Around the country, so many people are stuck trying to get to where they want to go, and that includes 9 News meteorologist Chris Bianchi, who's been trying to get back to Denver for several days now. Chris, you're still in Indianapolis. Walk us through what this week has been like for you.
Yeah, hey Corey, it's good to hear from you at least, and I'll see you at some point in the near future, I imagine. So this week I was supposed to be back in Denver, in fact helping cover the snowstorm this morning, and yesterday I was supposed to fly back on Tuesday night, but our flight was canceled on Monday. We actually had a rental car reserved to try and hoof it across the country on Tuesday. That was canceled. Then we had more rental cars. Those were canceled because the inventory wasn't there and there was so much demand in such a short space and time. So long story short, I'm here in Indianapolis, but things are, I kind of mentioned this earlier on this morning, things are a little better for me personally. We have a flight booked on Saturday, so hoping to get back this weekend. And we also have a rental car booked for Sunday, just in case that doesn't work out.
Of time in the airport, which is the good news, but you spent a lot of time on the phone trying to figure out your plans and work everything out.
Yeah, that's really been the kind of more biggest nuisance to me personally, has been trying to figure out how to get home. There's been this just kind of, for about 2-3 days until late yesterday, we didn't really have a definitive answer about how we were going to get home. And again, I know a lot of you out there watching probably have some sort of story, or you know somebody with that similar story as well. Right now, again, for me, I'm feeling fairly fortunate that at least we know how, or we think at this point we know. We think we know how we're going to get home, but yeah, we were on the phone for several hours trying to figure this out. Yeah.
What a hassle. So what have you heard from the airline?
Well, the airline, I mean, what we even heard a ton. Trying to get through, we tried a couple times trying to call Southwest, and we got to the point where they said don't even bother. I think I forgot what they said specifically on Southwest, but they said we're not taking phone calls at this point. But again, you know, I didn't have the actual horror story. I know a lot of people had to sleep in airports, stuck without hotels, things like that. Again, that has not been my experience. I'm here with my future in-laws in Indianapolis. We've been mostly just overeating. That's been my experience so far, and have the fortune of having a sister station here in Indianapolis. I'm able to get some work done, help track the snowstorm as well. So I feel, in the grand scheme of things, pretty darn fortunate, but I know a lot of people out there, it's been a bigger nuisance and hassle than it's been for me, and in some cases obviously more than just a nuisance or a hassle.
Yeah, for you the good news is that you're at your original destination, so at least you have family and friends there. You know, some people got these layovers and they're stuck in cities where they don't have anyone, or their bags went and they didn't, and so that is the silver lining. But I know it's been a hassle for you. We sure miss you today because we got quite a bit of snow, but we do hope that you have safe travels and get back here in a couple of days. Chris, thank you so much for joining us.